I keep asking myself, when did I lose my son? Was it in one day? Or did it happen slowly? And I just didn't notice? I always thought I knew Andrew better than anyone. He was my quiet child, the one who never threw tantrums in the grocery store, the boy who would rather draw at the kitchen table than fight over toys. Teachers would say, if all our students were like him, teaching would be a dream. He didn't have many friends, but he didn't need them. Just one, Nick. They met in first grade. And I still remember the first time Nick came over, two small boys sitting cross-legged on the carpet, Mario Kart on the TV, the smell of cinnamon cookies filling the house. That smell, I thought it would always mean home for him. But things don't always stay the same. The change started so small, I almost missed it. First, the closed bedroom door. Before, he would shout from his room, "Mom, come see this." Now, it's just a muffled, "I'm busy." Then, skipping family dinners. "I already ate, Mom." I knew it wasn't true, but I swallowed the words. I told myself, it's just adolescence. It's normal. But deep down, I could feel something shifting. It's like watching the tide go out, slowly pulling away everything you thought was yours. One evening, I called Nick's parents. I wanted reassurance, something to calm me down. But what I got still echoes in my head. Andrew barely sees Nick anymore. He's been hanging out with a group of boys who smoke behind the school. They laugh at Nick. And your son laughs too. I kept apologizing. My hands were cold, my voice shaking, because this wasn't my Andrew. When he came home that night, I said, "Andrew, I know who you're hanging out with." He didn't even flinch. "So what?" "I can handle myself." "You're too gentle. They're using you. Stop it," he snapped. I'm not a little kid anymore, but to me, he is still my little boy. The boy who used to crawl into my bed during thunderstorms. The boy who once whispered, "Mom, I wish I could stay small forever so I could always be with you." When he was 8, he came home crying because a kid in school called him names. He clung to me so tightly, I could feel his tiny fists gripping my sweater. I told him, "I'll always protect you." I believed it with all my heart. Now, I'm not sure if I can. Days went by. He barely talked to me. Then one Friday night, he didn't come home until almost 10 p.m. No call, no text. When I asked where he'd been, he rolled his eyes and said, "Relax, Mom. I'm fine." But I could smell the faint scent of cigarette smoke on his hoodie. And something else. That metallic, sharp smell of trouble. I wanted to yell. I wanted to ground him for a month. But instead, I just stood there, staring at him, wondering if pushing harder would only push him further away. Now I sit alone in the kitchen, my tea long gone cold. I'm stuck between two fears. If I forbid him from seeing them, he'll hate me. If I let him, they'll take him somewhere I can't follow. So tell me, what would you do? Because I'm not sure I'm strong enough to find out.